All right. I am the executive director of the Speakeasy Storyteller Series. And the Speakeasy Storyteller Series, we have a combination of storytellers who I like to say are intercultural and intergenerational. So we have old people like me, and we have young people, and we have people from every culture that I could possibly think of that we could bring up because stories bring us together. And what we find out when we tell stories is that stories relate with everyone. And everybody that I've ever had to come up to tell a story, they've been able to find people in the audience that those stories relate to. So that's what I do. In addition to that, I do a little poetry and I do a little jazz singing and stuff like that. And I was remembering the sister that was singing earlier, and right there, I couldn't see you, and I just did you do Cafe Alto, the Bourbon Street Blues Club? Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was fortunate enough. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to get an opportunity to sing at those places. Um, so anyhow, I'm not going to sing. Uh, I'm a. I remember the day that I started to play in the game of life called Power. I see in my mind the place and the time. I even remember the hour. It was Saturday night and the moon was bright in the game. They were stalking their prey. In the neon light, the code was crime, and the weak, they was doomed to pay. Now you can forget that quote that the Christians wrote about honesty and fair play because you can't live on the streets without knowing how to cheat because the game just don't play that way. So I'm sitting with my partners, I'm digging the sounds. I hear my first name called, so I turned around, meaning no disrespect, but Harlem player got a reputation to protect. I looked out into the audience and she had eyes like diamonds. They was big, bright, and bold, and her smooth, soft skin was the color of gold. I knew I was in the ghetto. So I smoothed my way through the crowd. I moved up on her. I looked into her eyes, and deep, dark, liquid pools of loveliness engulfed and enveloped me, took me into a trance. I almost forgot myself. I didn't even know how to answer the dance. I took her hand. We went towards the dance floor, and just as we got to the dance floor, the DJ played Bet you by golly, wow, you're the one that I've been waiting for forever. And ever will my love for you keep growing strong, keep growing strong. So now, I got on the dance floor, and I'm all hugged up next to her, and I'm kind of crooning in her ear a little bit with the song, you know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling her fingers touching me, and she kind of mesmerizing me. I feel her touching me all over me, and I'm touching her all over her. For some reason, out of the clear blue sky, I thought about Father Murnian. And Father Murnian was the priest in the Friday night dances, and he would be there with his black robe on, and he would walk through the dancers as we were dancing, and he'd say, "Make room for the Holy Ghost. Make room for the Holy Ghost." And I was dancing with baby. There was no room for the Holy Ghost. He had to get in where he could fit in. You know what I'm saying? So we was having a good old time. And so it was like, you know what? I think we need to take this to the next level. Now, to be absolutely and positively truthful with you, at that time, my parents were divorced. And I was living with my father during the summer, during my summer vacation. And my father and I shared a one-bedroom apartment with a king-size bed. So we weren't going to my house. So she took me to her house. I went to her house and get to her house, and she turned off the lights, lit a candle. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm all up on her, she all up on me. I'm feeling her, she feeling me, and so slowly I take off her clothes and we make love. We make love. I mean, we make love, 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 love. And when we got through making love, warm kisses, tender caresses, we made love some more. So, I'm feeling good. I feel like I put some dips in her hips, some cut in her strut, a little bit of pride in her stride. I'm feeling good about myself. I jump up, feeling. So I leave, but you know, I'm a dude, so I cannot wait to run into my partners so I could tell them, yeah, man, I know y'all saw me when I left for baby last night, huh? You know, I was looking good, wasn't I? Yeah. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I had it going on. And I ran up on the fellas, you know, I was supposed to hook up with the fellas, ran up on the fellas and said, yo, man, what's up? What's up? And they were like, man, we were really sorry to see you leave with her. You know, she don't have, they said some things. They said she didn't have a really good reputation. They said that she really might not be what you would consider to be a nice girl. And I had a date with her later on that afternoon. So when I had my date with her, I saw her before I got up to her. And just as I started to walking and getting up next to her, I said to her, my friends, feel as they're appointed duty. They keep trying to tell me, baby, all you want to do is use me. Well, I want to spread the news that if it feels this good getting used, hey, you just keep on using me. Hey, come on, baby, come on until you use me up. Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum, bum. Thank you. I'm Abdul Kenyatta. I was standing on the corner of Dewey Square, having made some arrangements to meet my partners there. I was high and flying, rapping very bold when along came my man, Big Money Van, his gold interior Rolls Royce car. As Van came up to take my hand from the corner of my eye, I did spy, moving with a sexy stride, this bold, cold mama. She was pretty and trim, and believe me, Jim, she knew she was looking fine, and with a smile on my lips and a song in my heart, I knew that I'd make her mine. Say, fellas, said D, I'm glad we met. She said, how's about a bite to eat? So we all agreed on some boss feed at Zerkoff's down the street. Now, Zerkoff's was for the elite, and although this was my first flight, believe me, Jack, and don't look back, I was clean as the Board of Health. 3 players true, we sported ribbons of blue, we painted a picture of wealth. Now, a captain named Abel, he serviced our table. He served rare old wine, vintage 1879 from the cathedrals of Spain, as refreshing as cocaine. We had escargot and truffles. We had duck à l'orange flambé, hummingbird hearts, and other rare parts, mashed potatoes a la king. Green mint flavored ice cream, and it was covered with Moss's Boss. Then we sat around smoking Turkish cigarettes and talked. Feeling quite willing and able, I leaned across the table, and this is what I said to her. Baby, I believe deep spiritual needs drew us together. We blend like the fragrance of flowers blossoming in the gardens of the motherland, and like wind swept from the sea, my spirit has sought you out. And the only thing I want you to do is to bathe me in the naked warmth of your knowing smile, sharing the sounds of the song of my soul, brown sugar soul sister, my warm dark room of Africa. I think I love you, baby.